Hello everybody, this is Zaxtor99. Today we're going to be taking a look at this particular PC Xbox wired controller that I just purchased off Amazon.com. As you can see, I recently purchased this product right there just a few days ago and have already received a couple of these controllers. Now when you look for a wired PC, Xbox compatible controller for your PC, there are a ton of different options out there, especially when you go to a website like Amazon. Now this one here, when I ordered it, it did have 5 reviews and it was getting a 5-star average. As you can see, I saved about $15 over the regular price on this controller, and I got this controller about $10 cheaper than I could have got a official Microsoft controller for. Now this particular controller here, you do have the ability to spend $18.99 and get the like regular silver plated sticks here, or you can come over here and spend an extra $1 and get gold plated sticks. I didn't really care about the gold plated sticks. In fact, I think I like the silver better, so I just spent the $19 with Prime shipping and got this one delivered. So without very many reviews, it's kind of hard to know if I got a good deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing of this particular Beboncool controller that comes directly from China. Alright guys, here we have it in the box, right out of the Amazon box. We do see the name brand here, we see kind of the features that it has, and like I said, the brand name is a brand name I've never heard of, comes right out of China. Alright, let's go ahead and box it. You've got a sleeve you got to take off, and then we should be able to, right here. So then we should be able to go ahead and open the box up. And this is my first look at this particular controller. We've got pretty standard protective casing in here. One thing I want to know is kind of how long is the cord and what else comes with it and the overall quality of the controller. Alright, so this particular controller is pretty lightweight. Feeling it first time, it's a little bit lighter than an Xbox controller would be. Definitely lighter than a PS4 controller, like a DualShock controller. But it's not too lightweight. It doesn't feel that cheap. These are pretty good feeling stick controls here. And you do have a turbo button, a clear button, your standard menu button, the PS button in the middle. Select, start. You have lights up here to indicate what mode you're in. And then you have, notice here on the button, some people may not like this. This is your Sony PlayStation button symbols rather than the Microsoft, A, B, X, and Y. A would typically be here where the X is. B would be where the circle is on a Sony controller. And then X would be, I believe, over here where the square is, and Y is up where the triangle is. On the back side, you do have your left and right trigger, feel pretty good, and then you have the ability to throttle your L2 and R2 buttons here as well. Now we can see already here that there is a lot of cord here. This is a very nice long cord bundled up here, and your standard USB connector. This is a USB 2 or 3 connector. It works with either port, so you know. Also in the box, guys, we have pretty good information here. We have the ability to go to the website, 24-month warranty, so it does have a 2-year warranty, 45-day return, 75-day replacement, and for more information you can go to the website. Now you do have a little disc with the drivers and software should you need it, and you have alright, and we have our user guide here written on a single piece of paper, and thankfully it is written in a language I can read and understand. So all you do to make this controller work for your PC is plug it into the USB port, push that PS button in until you get LED light 1 and 2 on. So the first 2 lights should come on by default. And if it doesn't, you can hold that PS button in. You can also direct input here as well. If you want the to switch the D input analog mode, you can make it so light 1 and 3 are on, or continue to hold it in, the PS button, until light 1 and 4 come on to change the modes to whatever mode you particularly want. It also does work with Android PS3. It does not work with an Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Might be important for you to know. And it should work with Windows XP 7, 8, or 10. And it tells you right there what it's compatible with. So guys, I have already downloaded the software. I can tell you that most of the software that it tells you to download, I don't know that it's really required. I think really all you need to do is go to the official Microsoft website and download the Microsoft Xbox 360 driver for Windows. Make sure you download that driver, and you shouldn't need to download any of these drivers here, except maybe there is a driver up here. There is a driver right here for the vibration for the controller. I believe you might need to download that one, and you can go right to that website and download that driver right there. So here you guys go, the Beboncool PC Xbox compatible controller, $18.99 right now as I make this video on Amazon. I'll have the link down below if you guys want to grab this. I've played with this now for a few days. It works great on almost any game. I can tell you, you do need to make sure if you're using it for like Steam games, any game on Steam, you do have to go into the Steam controller settings and make sure it's configured. I've spent a little bit of time, like 10 minutes, trying to configure my controller in Steam. Couldn't get it working, and my solution was simply to, once I had Steam launched, to simply unplug the USB cord on the controller, plug it back in, and it started working fine. Now you can configure a controller to every particular game however you want in the Steam configuration, and that might be something that you need to do depending on what game you're playing. But the controls feel really nice. The quality is a little bit lower than maybe I had hoped, but it feels like it will hold up. And keep in mind that you do have a 2-year warranty by the manufacturer of this controller. The only question I have is, should it break or should it stop working a year from now? How are you going to, get it back to China? Are they going to expect you to pay to ship it back to China so they can send you a new one? That would probably cost more than the controller's worth. So it may not be a real big deal that they offered a 2-year warranty when you may spend more getting this back to them than, it would cost you just buying a new controller. So far, though, it feels really good. It is really responsive in every game that I've played so far. I've bought 2 of them. I'm definitely going to keep them. I'm not going to ship them back to Amazon. I like this particular controller, and after recently buying another controller, off-brand controller, for $30, I can tell you that this one is better than the other $30 controller I had bought. I like the Beboncool controller. My thumbs up on this particular controller. Be sure you guys rate my video. Be sure you guys comment down below and let me know if this video has helped you or convinced you to buy this particular controller, or if you already have one. Be sure you let me know down in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxtorian with my first look and impressions of the Beboncool Xbox PC controller with wired connection to make sure that it never goes out and you never have to replace a battery in the middle of a game. That's why I always recommend using a wired controller. You're going to get a better response time. You're never going to have battery issues, and I just think it's going to be a lot more reliable. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxtorian. Take care, everybody. See you soon.